Hi guys, so I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to do the impossible card trick. So if you didn't see my performance, first check out my performance just so you'll understand what's going on. So a link for my performance will be around over here, so check it out. Okay, so any card can be selected, any card, and let's say we pick the 7 of clubs. Card is placed onto the table, the deck is squared up, and the spectator can split the deck into 3 piles. Then you can choose any one of the piles and put the 7 of clubs on top of any pile and turn everything face up. Now I don't understand how this works, but when you sandwich them when you sandwich the face up pile between the other 2 face down piles, and you split the deck roughly in half, and give them a good shuffle, a good riffle shuffle, I don't understand how it works, but what happens is that their card will be left, your left, not the camera left, but your left, so my left, of the biggest face down pile you'll see in the deck. So let me show you that. So the card is a 7 of clubs, and you can just, then you can say, okay, I'm just going to face up and face down cards, and then when you spread out the cards to show them that, as you can see, there's a face down pile, there's some face up cards, and you notice that next to the biggest face down pile, which is this pile right over here, the left card, the card that's left to the biggest face down pile, which is this card over here, is the 7 of clubs. So you don't know what the card is, but as soon as you finish doing the shuffle and you spread out the cards, just take a look at the card and remember it. And they don't know that it's there, they don't even know that there's no way that you should know what the card is. And then you just square the cards back up again. And I did a little mistake, because in my performance of the video, I said that the spectator can shuffle the cards up. I don't think that's a good idea, because if you do that, then it'll just be way too obvious that you know the card already. Because if you let the spectator shuffle the cards up, and then you let him also arrange everything back together so everything's face down, it's just way too obvious that you know what his card is already. So I suggest that you give the deck a couple of good riffle shuffles. Remember, you know their card already, so it doesn't really matter. Give a fairer shuffle as well. And a couple of cards. And then you can arrange everything back to so it's face down, or you can actually give it to them and tell them to arrange everything so it's face down. Remember, you know what the card is already. And now what you want to do is you want to get the 2 jokers out of the deck. So this is just an excuse to spread the cards out. And while you're spreading the cards out and saying that you're searching for the 2 jokers, what you really want to do is take a look at their card, find their card from the packet, and memorize one card before their card and around the position of their card. So first, so you say, okay, I'm going to take out the 2 jokers. So here's the first joker. And then as you're getting the second joker, or as you're searching for the first joker, just look for the card. Now I know I saw that the card is over here. Their card is right over here. And one card beforehand happens to be this card, which is the 2 of hearts. So just memorize the 2 of hearts, and remember that the 7 of clubs is at the beginning, at around the top of the deck. And then just square everything up as you're taking the second joker, which is over here. So remember, their card is before the 2 of hearts, and you know that their card is around the top of the deck. And then you say, okay, I have no idea where your card is, and just give the deck a couple of cuts, making sure that you make their card as close to the bottom as possible, but not completely, not too much. Just a couple of cards before, so give the deck another cut. And now I know the card is pretty close, so you can explain that there's no idea that you know what the card is, and you can just go through the cards, and as soon as you see the 2 of hearts, which will be here soon enough, catch a break over everything. So you can go say, you can say that the card could be any one of these cards. See, I didn't do enough cuts. what you should do is make another cut in this case, but never mind, just keep on. Here's the 2 of hearts. Now they did not see the card, and they don't know that their card is right over here, but you know that. So you can say, okay, I have no idea that your card can be any one of those cards, and they know that their card was not any one of those cards, so they don't think that they don't think that their card is anywhere close. And then what you do is you catch a break above the 2 of hearts, and you want to do a double undercut. So take half the cards underneath that break and bring it to the top, and then take all the rest of the cards and bring it to the top. So you've got the 2 of hearts on the bottom right over here. Again, let me do that again for you. You got the 2 of hearts, you quarter break. You want to take half the cards under your break, half the cards underneath and place on the top, and then all the rest of the cards with a break on the top. And then you turn the cards over and explain that the jokers are going to go inside the middle of the deck. And this is just, again, another excuse to just get a break under the 2 bottom cards as you square everything up, and do another double undercut. So you want to take half the cards and you want to take half the cards, cut them into your hand, and place them on the bottom of the deck. And while you're doing that, you're just keeping your breaks. So what happens is that now you just need to take the rest of the cards and place them on the top again, and you just stole those 2 cards, and actually you just stole their card. Their card is now on top. Now what you do is you catch a pinky break and say you catch a pinky break beneath the bottom card, beneath the top card, which is their card, and you say, okay, I've got the 2 jokers right over here, and show them. And as you're saying, okay, I've got 1, 2 jokers, take the whole pile, all 3 cards, with your pinky break, yeah? And thumb off the first joker onto the deck and say, I've got 1 joker, and just take the second joker, which has a card underneath it, and just place it on top of the other joker and say, and I've got the second joker. And they're going to go inside the middle of the deck and just cut the cards, and you're going to search for a card. Then you can explain how it will be absolutely impossible if you find a card, because the cards are face up and face down, they were shuffled, they were mixed, and then there's no way that you can know what the card is, and it will just be impossible. And then all you need to do is just snap your fingers, fan the cards out, and show that the jokers indeed do have a card, and this is their 7 of clubs. Thank you very much.